Have you ever looked at Hawaii's diverse culture and noticed something unique? A strong Filipino presence that goes beyond just numbers. It's deeply woven into the island's identity. Why are there so many Filipinos in Hawaii? And how did they become such an influential part of the Aloha State's heart and soul? This isn't just about migration. This is a story of struggle, survival, and success. A historical wave that started over a century ago and continues to reshape Hawaii's social, economic, and cultural landscape. What you're about to discover is a powerful story of legacy and opportunity. From sugar plantations to political offices, from labor fields to boardrooms, Filipinos have not just arrived in Hawaii, they've helped build it. This video will break down the fascinating journey behind it all. So grab a seat, hit that like button, and get ready to see the Philippines in Hawaii like never before. Because once you know the full story, you'll never look at Hawaii the same way again. Long before tourists flocked to Waikiki, Filipinos had already made their mark in Hawaii. The first major wave of Filipino migration began in 1906 with the arrival of the Sakadas, contract workers for the sugar plantations. These jobs were tough and grueling, but the chance to earn wages was a strong pull. Most Sakadas came from the Ilocos and Visayas, chosen for their agricultural backgrounds and endurance. They often left families behind, living in humble barracks and sending money home. Over time, they began planting deeper roots in Hawaii. Despite harsh conditions, discrimination, and language barriers, the Sakadas endured. Their resilience laid the foundation for the large Filipino community we see today. By the 1930s, tens of thousands had arrived, becoming one of the largest ethnic groups in the islands. And their influence was only just beginning. Filipinos weren't just workers. They were the labor engine that kept Hawaii's agriculture booming. Sugar and pineapple plantations were the backbone of Hawaii's economy, and Filipinos became the most relied upon workforce. But it wasn't just about labor. Filipinos began organizing, protesting unfair wages and dangerous working conditions, becoming early labor rights activists in Hawaii. This period of unrest gave rise to Filipino leadership in unions and later, politics. The community wanted a voice, not just to work. As laborers transitioned to other industries, hospitality, construction, education, they brought a strong sense of community and perseverance. By the 1970s, Filipinos had become essential to Hawaii's economy, especially in service sectors, helping build modern Hawaii from the ground up. And all the while, they preserved their identity through language, food, and values, creating a uniquely Filipino-Hawaiian culture. As immigration policies relaxed in the mid-20th century, something important changed. Filipinos began bringing their families to Hawaii. What started as single men working on plantations turned into multi-generational households across the islands. This shift was transformative. Filipino families began to settle, purchase homes, and establish businesses. Churches, cultural centers, and schools followed, turning neighborhoods into vibrant hubs of Filipino culture. Communities like Waipahu and Kalihi became synonymous with Filipino heritage. The Tagalog and Ilocano languages became commonly heard on the streets. More importantly, the children of immigrants began excelling in schools, joining the military, entering politics, and breaking into mainstream professions. The Filipino dream in Hawaii became real. It wasn't just about surviving anymore. It was about thriving. Today, Filipinos make up around 25% of Hawaii's population, the largest Asian ethnic group in the state. That's nearly 1 in 4 Hawaiians of Filipino descent. In fact, there are more Filipinos per capita in Hawaii than anywhere else in the United States. This incredible demographic footprint isn't just about size, it's about presence. Filipino names dominate voter registries, school honor rolls, and business directories. In Hawaii's schools, over 20,000 students speak Tagalog or Ilocano as their first language. Filipino food is mainstream. Filipino festivals like the Flores de Mayo or Barrio Fiesta draw huge crowds. This visibility has turned Hawaii into the cultural capital of the Filipino diaspora in America. And it's not slowing down. Every year, thousands more arrive, whether as professionals, students, or family members, continuing the legacy. Filipino-Americans in Hawaii have not just participated in democracy, they've become leaders in it. From Benjamin Cayetano, the first Filipino-American governor, to numerous mayors and legislators, Filipinos are shaping Hawaii's future. This didn't happen overnight. It's the result of decades of grassroots organizing and community building. Culturally, the influence is undeniable. Filipino TV shows, traditional dances, and recognition in art and music are everywhere. Even Hawaii's culinary scene is bursting with Filipino flavor. Think adobo, lumpia, and halo on local menus. The Philippines isn't just an influence in Hawaii, it's a co-author of the modern Hawaiian story. So, why has Filipino culture flourished so naturally in Hawaii? It starts with shared values: family, respect for elders, community, and hospitality. These qualities make Filipinos feel right at home here. Spirituality plays a role too. Catholicism and Christianity are strong in both cultures, creating shared places of worship and support. The aloha spirit resonates with the Filipino concept of kapwa, a deep sense of shared humanity and empathy. This cultural compatibility has made integration smoother and more enduring. Even as generations grow up American, many still speak Ilocano, celebrate Filipino holidays, and pass down customs with pride. Hawaii isn't just a destination, it's a home that mirrors Filipino values. One of the most exciting shifts in recent decades? The rise of a powerful Filipino middle and professional class. Filipino-Americans in Hawaii are thriving in fields like medicine, law, education, engineering, tech, and entrepreneurship. Thousands of Filipino nurses, doctors, and caregivers are serving Hawaii's healthcare system, especially in underserved areas. Many own successful businesses, from tech startups to construction firms to restaurant chains. They're no longer just employees, they're employers. Hawaii's universities have a growing Filipino student population, many on academic scholarships and leadership tracks. This evolution proves one thing: when given opportunity, Filipinos excel, and in Hawaii, those opportunities are growing every day. The pipeline is well established. Family ties, job demand, recruitment agencies, and community networks make the process smoother. Jobs in healthcare, hospitality, construction, and agriculture attract skilled and semi-skilled workers from the Philippines. Education programs like nursing and caregiving certifications are popular entry points for skilled migration. Many families in Hawaii sponsor relatives, making family reunification a major source of growth. Direct flights, support from churches and schools, and Filipino media create a welcoming environment. It's not just about moving, it's about stepping into a ready-made support system. That's powerful. While the Philippines gives Hawaii its people, Hawaii gives back in other ways. Remittances from Hawaii-based Filipinos support entire communities in the Philippines. From college tuition to healthcare to home construction, these funds change lives. Hawaii-based nonprofits regularly send aid, medical missions, and support during typhoons or crises. Filipino-Hawaiian entrepreneurs invest back into their hometowns, building businesses or supporting schools. This creates a circle of impact, bridging two nations in the Pacific. It's not immigration, it's a connection. A living, breathing exchange of people, purpose, and prosperity. And let's not forget the Balikbayan boxes. Those legendary cardboard suitcases of love packed with Spam, chocolates, Nike shoes, and sometimes, inexplicably, a rice cooker. Each box is a care package, a cultural telegram, a reminder that no matter how many miles apart, families stay stitched together by thread, tape, and a whole lot of bubble wrap. What's truly beautiful is how this relationship doesn't just move money or goods, it moves hearts. Grandparents in Pampanga watching videos of their Apo's hula recital. A nurse in Honolulu Skyping her cousins in Ilocos Norte. 2 islands, 2 languages, 1 heartbeat. It's a reminder that migration isn't just about leaving, it's about linking. And in this case, the link is strong, warm, and sometimes flavored with adobo. So, what's the takeaway from all this? The Filipino presence in Hawaii isn't a coincidence. It's a reflection of resilience, adaptability, and cultural compatibility. It's about community and opportunity. Filipinos have helped shape Hawaii's identity, economy, and politics. In return, Hawaii has become a safe, welcoming home for generations of Filipinos chasing a better life. This isn't just a migration story, it's a model for how two cultures can grow together, build together, and thrive together. As geopolitical challenges rise across the Pacific, this bond between Hawaii and the Philippines may become more important than ever. Because when cultures unite through shared values, hard work, and mutual respect, everyone wins. If this story inspired you or even made you think, don't forget to like this video, share your thoughts in the comments, and subscribe for more powerful insights like this. Your voice matters. Let's keep this conversation going and let's grow together.